would say is probably the tissue agnostic companion diagnostic that Merck developed. I mean, the fact that you have a companion diagnostic that doesn't care about the tissue of origin or the cancer of origin, I mean, that's huge.
Just to quote a few, the necessity of having multiple combination therapy in immuno-oncology, or PSTC looking at qualifying safety biomarkers in depth, or all the NASH biomarker thoughts about combination again. But I think for me the most striking one was the Celgene efforts to validate a biomarker panel for IPF. And not only validating the marker, but also getting a collaborative effort between pharmas to fund the biomarker discovery through the and corresponding development of the CDX.
I think the biggest story of this past year was the approval of the FDA for pembrolizumab in tumors that are mismatch repair deficiency, but that are high microsatellite instability. And what is important about this is that it's the first time the FDA or any regulatory agency in the world has approved a drug based on a biomarker, not on the tumor of origin or on the histology of this one. And I think this is going to open the gates for a lot of more biomarker-based type of work coming through.
As a clinical scientist, I think in June we had a white paper that was published at a public meeting in the United States with a focus on biomarker assay validation, but very much from the clinical side of things, as opposed to where we've been battling for the last 20 years, is trying to fit a PK validation paradigm into a biomarker assay, which just doesn't work. So this was a proposal that actually does look like it's driven from the clinical community more. It's much more clinically relevant to what we need to do in biomarkers. And there's going to be subsequent meetings coming out early this year, and hopefully will be followed by a new guidance document for biomarker assay validation.